Hello, this is Craig Mertens, Director of Product Education for Inktavo, the parent company of GraphicsFlow, Printavo, and Inksoft. The purpose of this video is to bring you up to speed on what's going on with GraphicsFlow. We're going to take a look at what happened in 2022, the major accomplishments, what we're doing in Q1 of 2023, as well as our plans for the balance of the year. One change for 2023 is my new role in the company. So I'm now Director of Product Education for Inktavo. I'll be heading up the education program for all three companies, and I'll be phasing out of the day-to-day operations of GraphicsFlow. I'm going to start out by recapping 2022. First off, Q1 2022. We added art approval comments in the UI, the ability to upload folders, super admin access so our success team members can assist clients in their account, the ability to approve or reject notes during the art approval process, and the ability to filter all of your templates and clip art by artwork you've previously downloaded. In Q2, we integrated the Smart Designer add-on software for CorelDraw with GraphicsFlow. So Smart Designer is now an add-on to GraphicsFlow. Customers can add Smart Designer to their GraphicsFlow plan, add additional licenses. We also upgraded the plans and billing section, so customers had the ability to have more flexibility in terms of changing plans, looking at statistics. And then we also did a major performance update to improve the overall speed of the web app. In Q3, we added read-only view for art approvals. And this gives you the ability to create a custom web page. You can direct your client to that page, and they can see a showcase of your artwork, including artwork that you uploaded, as well as artwork selected from the designs in GraphicsFlow. We also added a share link with approve and comment ability. We also did another performance update to overall improve the speed of the platform. In Q4, we added infinite scroll to My Art. This means if you upload a large volume of files, you're not waiting for previews to load as you scroll through the page. We also did a major performance update to the stock art section. So now when you search for designs as well as clip art, they're going to load instantaneously. We also went to beta on the stock art customizer, which is going to give clients with an elite plan the ability to edit the designs in the web app without downloading them into CorelDraw or Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of some of the improvements we made to the art approval function in 2022. I'm going to click on this art approval right here. And one thing you're going to notice is a link for comments. So we made it more obvious to your customer where they would input comments. So if they click on that link, they can input their comments. When they send it, you're sent an email, they're sent a confirmation email, and all of the communication is stored in the art approval. Now, one of the other things that we did is when you go to approve and the customer approves this, they can put in notes prior to approval. So if they have any other specific notes they'd like to add regarding the order, they can put it in here before they click on approve. And an email is also sent with the notes prior to approval. So I'm going to go ahead and click on I agree to terms, hit artwork approval. And now all of the communication for this art approval is stored in this web page, and it's date and time stamped. So if we ever need to go back to this and talk to a customer about maybe some kind of a disagreement, we have a date and time stamped approval. Now, one of the other things that we did is change the way you share art approvals. And so when we go to an art approval and we want to share that art approval, what we would do is go to invite the customer to view it. And so when we go over here to share now, you'll notice invite collaborators. It used to work, you would just have to enter an email, and once you enter the email, our email would send that off to the customer. But the way it works now is you have a shareable link, and this link determines how much interactivity you want to give the customer. So you can send out a link that's view only, you can send out a link that's view and comment, and you can also send out a link that's view, comment, and approve. So if you copy this link right here, you can actually put that into an embedded email. You can also put it into a text message, and it's not coming from GraphicsFlow, it's coming from your system. We also added a view-only function for art approvals, and the way you can use this is to create custom showcases of specific artwork. You can send those out in email campaigns, as well as embed them into your art portal. So what I have here is an art portal. I've added links. In this case, there's a military showcase. This is view-only. Nobody can comment, nobody can approve. We're just using this as a sales enablement tool to get ideas in front of the customer. So I just created a selection of military designs. I can send this link out, or I can direct my customer to my art portal, and they can click on a link and select from a variety of graphics that I've curated that I want them to interact with. Next, I'm going to give you a preview of our roadmap for Q1 of 2023. Our current priorities are the stock art customizer, stock art usability updates, and infrastructure and performance. First up is the stock art customizer. So with the stock art customizer, you're going to be able to customize the design templates and ideas in GraphicsFlow without downloading them into CorelDraw or Adobe Illustrator. You'll also be able to customize clip art, resize it, recolor it. You'll be able to save customized stock art to My Art when you're done editing, and then you'll be able to add that customized stock artwork to an art approval to get it in front of a customer. I'm going to review the user interface in the stock art customizer. So any GraphicsFlow user with an Elite plan will be able to edit the designs within GraphicsFlow directly in the app. So you no longer need to download them into Adobe Illustrator or CorelDraw, and you can do all the basic editing in your Mac, Windows computer, as well as your cell phone or tablet computer. In terms of editing the design, you have the ability to edit text, the ability to replace clip art, and then you can also swap colors or reduce colors. In terms of editing text, you have full control over the font, outline colors, fill colors, the size. You can move the text, you can rotate the text, flip it, and you can also adjust the layer order. In terms of font selection, you can search through all of the fonts in GraphicsFlow, sort them, and select a new font for the text. In terms of editing clip art, you have the ability to replace the clip art, edit the colors in the clip art, size it, move it, rotate it, flip it, and then change the layer order. In terms of replacing clip art, you can search through all of the clip art within the GraphicsFlow platform and then filter that clip art to find the exact image that you're looking for. In terms of color select, we'll display the current color that's selected. So you have the ability to use a color palette or pick a custom color using the color picker. In terms of design customizations, you can view and edit all your previously created variants. So you can create different versions of the file. So you can create one unique template, and if you want to showcase different versions of that to a different customer, you can do that as well. Once you've completed the editing process of a stock design, you can save it to your My Art. This way, anyone in your organization can retrieve the file and download it for further customization. So once the file is saved, you can download in 3 formats: PNG file with a transparent background if you're going to use that in social media, or upload it to a virtual sample for a web store. You can download a native CDR file if you're a CorelDraw user. If you'd like to edit the file in Adobe Illustrator or other popular vector art programs, you can download the PDF file. You can continue to customize the design by clicking the Customize function, and this way you can create variations of the original design. You can also add the design to an art approval, so this would be the next step when you want to get this design in front of a customer. Add it to an art approval so they can interact with the design, make comments, or eventually approve the design. Another area where we're improving the platform is stock art. We're updating the user interface, so the first thing you see when you log into your account is your stock art, and then we're also adding the ability to select files in stock art and add them into My Art so you don't have to download them first and re-upload them. GraphicsFlow is an entirely new class of software, so there's lots of uncharted territory. And I'd like to thank everyone that's been contributing their ideas. We're listening to you, we're making improvements to the software, and thank you so much for joining us on this GraphicsFlow journey.